Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice radical equation. Square root of 2 minus root x equal to x minus 2. Our job is to find all possible values of x. So let's start. Since this expression 2 minus root x is under square root, so 2 minus root x must be greater than or equal to 0. This implies that root x must be less than or equal to 2, and this implies that x must be less than or equal to 4. And this expression x minus 2 must be greater than or equal to 0. This implies that x must be greater than or equal to 2. If we combine these two, we get the domain of the equation x must be less than or equal to 4 and x must be greater than or equal to 2. Means that x must be between 2 and 4. This is the domain of this equation. Now we suppose that let root x equal to t. If we square both sides, this implies that x is equal to t squared. So the equation will become the square root of 2 minus t equal to t squared minus 2. Now this 2 minus t must be greater than or equal to 0. This implies that t must be less than or equal to 2. And this t squared minus 2, t squared minus 2 must be greater than or equal to 0. And this implies that t squared must be greater than or equal to 2. This implies that absolute value of t must be greater than or equal to root 2. So this is the domain for t. Now let's continue by squaring both sides of this equation. So this square will be cancelled with this square root. We are left with 2 minus t equal to this t squared minus 2 whole squared will become t to the power 4 minus 4t squared plus 4. Move these two terms to the right hand side, then this will become t to the power 4 minus 4t squared. This negative t will become plus t plus this 4, and this 2 will become negative 2 equal to 0. Further simplify, this will become t to the power 4 minus 4t squared plus t, and 4 minus 2 will become plus 2 equal to 0. Now we notice that t is equal to 1 is a solution of this quadratic equation, which means that t minus 1 is a factor of this quadratic equation. So we rewrite this equation as t to the power 4. We subtract t cubed and we add t cubed. We write this negative 4t squared as negative t squared minus 3t squared, and we write this plus t as plus 3 times t minus 2 times t plus these two remain same, 2 equal to 0. From these two terms we can factor out t cubed, in bracket left t minus 1, and from these two terms we can factor out plus t squared, in bracket left t minus 1. From these two terms we can factor out negative 3 times t, in bracket left t minus 1, and from these two terms we can factor out negative 2, in bracket left t minus 1 equal to 0. Now this t minus 1 is a common factor, so we factor out this t minus 1, and in bracket left t cubed plus t squared minus 3 times t minus 2 equal to 0. From here either this expression t minus 1 equal to 0, or this expression t cubed plus t squared minus 3 times t minus 2 equal to 0. From this equation we get the value of t equal to 1, and from this cubic equation we notice that t is equal to negative 2 is a solution of this cubic equation, which means that t plus 2 is a factor of this cubic equation. So we can rewrite this equation as t cubed. We write this t squared as plus 2t squared minus t squared, and we write this negative 3t as negative 2 times t minus t minus 2 equal to 0. From these two terms we can factor out t squared, in bracket left t plus 2, and from these two terms we can factor out negative t, in bracket left t plus 2. From these two terms we can factor out negative 1, in bracket left t plus 2 equal to 0, and this t plus 2 is a common factor, so we factor out this t plus 2, and in bracket left t squared minus t minus 1 equal to 0. Now from here either this expression t plus 2 equal to 0, or this expression t squared minus t minus 1 equal to 0. From this equation we get the value of t equal to negative 2. From this quadratic equation, according to quadratic formula, t is equal to negative times value of b is negative 1 plus or minus the square root of, in place of b squared we write a negative 1 squared minus 4 times a is 1 times c is negative 1 divided by 2 times a is 1. So t will be equal to negative times negative 1 positive 1 plus or minus negative 1 squared is 1, and negative 4 times negative 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4 will become root 5 divided by 2 times 1 2, and we note that we have first to find that t is equal to 1 and t is equal to negative 2. We first found that t is equal to 1 and this t is equal to negative 2, and from this we get t is equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, and t is equal to 1 minus root 5 divided by 2. Now to remove invalid solutions for t, we use the domain. The domain for t is t must be less than or equal to 2, and absolute value of t must be greater than or equal to root 2. The domain for t is t must be less than or equal to 2, and absolute value of t must be greater than or equal to root 2, and root 2 is approximately equal to 1.414. This one is less than root 2. So this will be rejected. This negative 2 is less than root 2. This also will be rejected. And this 1 minus root 5 over 2 is approximately equal to negative 0.618. So this is also less than root 2. This also will be rejected. And this value of t is approximately equal to 1.618, which is greater than root 2 and also less than 2. So we accept this value of t 1 plus root 5 over 2. Now to find the value of x, recall that we have supposed that root x is equal to t. We have supposed that root x equal to t. So this will become root x equal to this value of t 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. When we take square of both sides, this implies that x is equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 whole squared. So this will become x is equal to 1 squared plus 2 times 1 times root 5 plus root 5 squared divided by 2 squared. This square will be considered with this square root. This 1 squared is 1. 1 plus 5 will become 6 plus this 2 times root 5 divided by 2 squared is 4, and this is equal to x. X is equal to, from the numerator we can factor out 2, in bracket left 3 plus root 5 and divided by this 4 can be written as 2 times 2. Now this 2 will be considered with this 2 and we are left with x is equal to 3 plus root 5 divided by 2. Now to check the validity of this solution, we use the domain of this equation. The domain is x must be less than or equal to 4 and x must be greater than or equal to 2. The domain is x must be less than or equal to 4 and x must be greater than or equal to 2. This 3 plus root 5 over 2 is approximately equal to 2.618, which is less than 4 and greater than 2. So this value of x 3 plus root 5 over 2 is a valid solution. This is the final answer of this problem.